When military veterans or service members receive treatment for physical injuries or psychological conditions, such as post-traumatic stress disorder and depression, the recuperation process may begin a new battle of sorts. They must contend with the monotony and loneliness that often weigh on people when they are hospitalized, in rehabilitation, or homebound. It stands to reason that if these men and women can find ways to occupy their hands and minds, their morale will be lifted and the healing process more pleasant and constructive.
Arts and craft projects help me in a therapeutic way by keeping me from being bored, getting depressed, from being lonely at times, because there are times that I do get lonely, and keep me active, and I enjoy receiving my craft kits from Help Hospitalized Veterans. I look forward to receiving them in the mail, because they keep me engaged instead of being stuck in the place where I have, after retiring and having nothing to do.
HHV and their arts and crafts products are just outstanding for me. I have PTSD, and it helps me because my mind doesn't just sit. You can sit and watch TV and you can still have these little dreams and these flashbacks come and hit you. If you're working with your hands and your eyes and you're concentrating on a product, that back spot on your mind that's got that bad little evil within, it continues to be locked away because you're concentrating on this craft kit.
One proven way to assist veterans and active duty service members during their rehabilitation is through the healing power of the arts. For more than 40 years, Help Hospitalized Veterans, a nonprofit organization founded during the Vietnam War, has supplied arts and crafts kits free of charge to injured servicemen and women and U.S. veterans. The kits often become a part of the patient's treatment plan, giving them a creative outlet to combat stress and help manage conditions such as depression, PTSD, and other medical issues many veterans and servicemen and women face, and a way to build their confidence and self-esteem as they complete art projects. Help Hospitalized Veterans has distributed more than 29 million kits since 1971 from hundreds of craft categories, including woodworking, leather, painting, jewelry making, and ceramics, among others.
The physical benefits to the arts and crafts program that HHV provides are numerous. Not only do you have the ability to use fine motor coordination, eye-hand coordination, but the psychological benefits are extremely important. To help with PTSD, depression, and just overall general health, the kits are very beneficial.
While the benefits of craft therapy often begin in military or veteran healthcare facilities, patients can continue to access arts and crafts kits after they've been discharged from the hospital. Help Hospitalized Veterans has craft care specialists who work in medical facilities and in HHV's own community-based arts and crafts centers to help patients incorporate the creative arts into their treatment programs. HHV now has community-based centers in 14 states. Eligible patients can also receive craft kits at their homes.
I was in the hospital for a very long time, almost up to a year, in a bed that I cannot get out of. And the craft kits helped me from going crazy and insane because you can only sleep so much during the day, when so much TV you can watch. But with the craft kits, it keeps me out of my head and makes me, it opens up my imagination.
Kits not only help veterans with their own medical issues, but offers the chance for them to re-engage and bond with their families.
I bring my 3 girls and my youngest son, who's 2 months, and my wife. All of them do projects except my youngest son. The girls work on everything from copper projects to leather works. A couple of them have completed little bags. My wife's working on a purse for herself, and it's nice to know that there's support there, not just for me, but also for my family, because they have to deal with a lot of my stress too.
More than 300 different kits are available from HHV, and virtually all of the component parts are made in the organization's California production facility. Given the variety of kits available, patients can choose the type of project they want to work on and the level of difficulty involved. from relatively simple items like wallets and dream catchers to the more complex kits for clocks, plastic models, and pen sets.
HHV is totally committed to using as many American-made components as possible. And inside, in fact, in this warehouse here, we manufacture moccasins, wallets, and pouches, to name a few. HHV works hand in hand with the clinics. As they call in with their specific needs, then we work closely with them to provide the exact crafts that those veterans at the site work with, and we can provide specific needs to their disabilities or their level of ability in doing craft kits.
Through craft therapy, patients may develop lasting hobbies and a greater appreciation for the arts. Some veterans and military service members who use HHV's kits even enter art competitions at the local, state, or national levels. But whether or not they choose to compete, patients who complete arts and crafts projects will benefit from the physical and emotional healing this therapy provides.
When HHV finally moved to their community-based center, opportunities to volunteer were opening up. And I just felt it was the right thing to do, that I had been given the opportunity to heal, being a patron of HHV, and it was now time for me to turn around and give that back to these new veterans that are coming in, veterans with young families, giving my expertise on car models and things like that to the young population, because I know what it did for me, and now it's my opportunity to give back to them.
The donors for HHV are really the unsung heroes of this organization. I don't know who they are. Nobody knows who they are. But we get a nice little card with that person's name inside each one of these packets, sometimes 2 or 3. And you fill that card out, flip it over. If postage is paid, say thank you for your support. And that is the way for us to let these people know we appreciate the support that we get.
Help hospitalized veterans serve veterans of all eras, from World War II to active military members. To learn more about HHV or refer a veteran that you know, visit www.hhv.org or call 888-567-VETS.